Test. Okay. I think I fixed it. Test. Test. Okay. Okay, cool. It works. We are live. Welcome to the stream. Today we've got a bit of a task. Last stream basically was just over a week ago. I was mining the entire time, and this time we're going to do something a little bit different. As you can see, I have mined full diamond since the last stream, and I have a ton of stuff down here. As you can see in this chest, this chest is empty. But yeah, as you can tell, we have done a lot off camera, and we've got a lot more to do. So this time, my goal for this stream is to get a place built, and my place is going to be unique to say the least. I do want to make some sort of castle or something big. I want it to be recognizable. I want it to be noticeable. So yeah, that's my goal for this stream. Also, we do need to set up like a new place like within that castle. I need a farm, I need tons of different stuff. So yeah, there's a lot to do this stream. We're probably not going to get too far in. Let me sleep. I don't even know if I have a bed. I have not been on this server too much. Do I even have the... Okay, I can make a bed. Just dig out a small place over here. On the server right now is error, and that's it. Oh, I just completely got rid of the staircase I had. I apologize for any background noise. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to mute my mic for a second. Okay, so as of right now, I'm looking for a place. Oh, music. I forgot to put on the music. Okay, so as of right now, I've been looking for a place to set this up. And over here doesn't... Oh, is this spawn? This might be spawn. I can't set up as spawn. It is spawn. Oh, I need to find a new place. Follow the bridge. And I know Derpy and BA and all of them are at a different area. I have coordinates hidden, and I'm not going to say any coordinate locations, but I know where their house is. I do have coordinates hidden, right? Yep, okay, cool. welcome to the stream to the single viewer we have. Hopefully we grow a little bit more. I'm normally on YouTube, which is, I assume, why. I don't get like any viewers on Twitch. I normally do a lot of my stuff on YouTube. Another village, I believe that bridge led right to it, so I doubt it's unlooted. I'm sure someone's been here. I didn't bring any extra iron. I would have made shears so I could shear the sheep for bed mining later on, since I do want to get netherite at some point. Ooh, beds. Whoa, I'm lagging quite a bit. Just gonna grab a bunch of these beds. It does look like someone took all the villagers to wherever they are located. So it doesn't seem like there's going to be any villagers here, which is fine. Yeah, they took the cartography table as well. Okay, let's get out of here and go look for somewhere to build this. No, I didn't bring any of my bones. I could have had a dog. That's not too bad of an area on top of the mountain, 'cause then underneath the castle I can have like something going down, and I can make it to where like there's a tree farm, a farm. Yeah. On the water doesn't seem like a horrible idea. Is that a plans? Oh, we're right near Derpy and BA's place, which I completely forgot about. Derpy and BA have two separate places, by the way. I'm making it seem like they live together. Derpy's right down there. And BA is... BA's right up here. I just want to see. That is a lot of chickens that I can hear. Holy crap. That's way too loud. I don't know how he gets through his streams. Bone. Oh no. It's looted though, so. Oh yeah, Ethan did a raid. There's a lot of people in full netherite, and I would love to do that. But first, my priority is to get a place going. This is only my second stream. I've only had about 4 total play hours on this server so far. So my main goal is not to get stacked just yet. First, I want to get a place going. I don't want the bad omen yet. Please say it didn't follow me through here. Please be lucky. Yes, let's go. And no one's on to know that I have that, so unless they're watching this stream, that's pretty secure and hidden that I have a pet. That's amazing though. I'm so glad that I got that. Struggling to find somewhere I want to do this. Up here, maybe? But is it too close to the pillager tower? I just said towel, what? I don't know how to speak. I'm getting plenty of food because I am running low. Also, disclaimer, I am not a good builder whatsoever. I'm just gonna try and make it look at least a little bit decent. The castle doesn't have to start out huge, it can start out quite small, actually. I don't want to, like, waste a bunch of materials and go, like, have a lot when I don't need a lot. That's nice. I just checked my followers. It is getting to night, so I will do this. There doesn't look horrible, actually. There's just a lot of tall grass that I'm going to need to get rid of. Let's get rid of some stuff that I don't actually need, though. I really kind of need all of this. So when we find a spot, I'm probably going to set up a chest and just put stuff in it. I'd rather build it on a mountain, so I'm glad that's right there. Whoa. We do have a 2,000 block area that we're allowed to do it in. We can't, like, go way too far away, so it's easier for, like, lore stuff. Oh, another village. And I don't think it would be looted, right? Doubt anyone's come over this way. Or at least all the way over this way. Yes, there's villagers, okay. Wait, what's my... Yeah, here it is. Village. Save. Okay, now we have a village waypoint. Mushroom? Okay, I think... Right? This area isn't too bad. Okay, we'll do it here. Also, I apologize for the, like, seemingly glitched things with Lunar Client, like the mobs being completely, like, a different, they're just, like, shaded in rather than the actual mob. It's weird. I don't understand it, but... Okay, so we do need to, like, either flatten, we need to flatten this land. And I'm thinking probably... It can't be too big, because I don't want it to be, like... Maybe... I want to make sure it goes diagonally, like a square. Like, it's even. I don't want to make it, like, uneven and weird. It's kind of a small castle, but I think it will do. So if we kind of just make the outline right now. Need just a basic, like, line of where it's going to be. It does go into there, which I don't like. I also need to think of a name for my nation, or my empire, or whatever it will be. This is even. It is, right? Yep. I apologize for being so quiet. There's just not much to talk about, especially when I don't have a chat to read. Like, nothing to keep me, like, talkative, since it is just currently building the outline to something that will be bigger later. It's nothing huge yet. We're almost out of this block already, and it's a pain to mine. So let's flatten this out. Oh, I really don't want to have to mine deep slate again, though. It's a pain to mine. I should have definitely gotten more prepared before the stream. Might have to run back to my mine and get a few diamonds to make a new pickaxe so I can get more deep slate. We've gotten a lot done for only like 20 minutes of being here. Like, we've been very productive. This is just filling for now. We're not actually going to be using this as our floor, but for now this is what we have and we're going to use it. Don't want to use cobblestone yet. Oh, I'm going to have to. I think we're going to be just short, which is fine because I need to fix these walls over here and I'll get more blocks anyway. Yeah, this might turn into a building and gathering supplies stream rather than just a building stream. It's not bad. It's not a bad size whatsoever. I just don't know how to build that well. So it will be definite. Actually, let me go back in here and sleep. Just making sure the music was on loop. Okay, let's head back. Let me grab food first because I don't have any whatsoever. I'm going to actually... Then let's actually just do that. We'll smelt some food before we go. Not much food since I don't have much food, but... No, why did I try and... What happens if you smelt that? I don't even know what happens. I don't play this version enough to know that. gonna have to leave my dog here, unfortunately. Just because I don't want to risk bringing the dog and having it, like, die on the way. I am out of, like, fuel and coal and wood. So, should be a good amount of food, though. So we'll make our way back. We'll get as much stuff as we can. There's no blacksmith in this village, which is unfortunate. Ooh, potatoes. Okay, let's make our way back. Oh, do I have a way? I don't have a waypoint at the place, but I'll just go back to the village and I'll know where to go from there. I'm going to stop killing mobs now to get food, since I feel like I have quite a bit. Not enough by any means, like, for a while, but enough for now. Take that egg, though. Oh, I did leave my bones, didn't I? That sucks. We'll see if they're there on the way back. I'm not using that. I'm not going to steal diamonds from Derpy or VA, even though it is very, very quick access to their base. I believe I'm within 2,000 blocks as well, so it's not bad. So while we make our way back, this SMP has been going for a few weeks now. This is only my second stream on it, though, and throughout the time that I've been on the server and throughout the whole SMP, there have been 3 canon lives lost. If you didn't know, each player on this SMP gets 3 canon lives, and if you lose all 3, you can't join back. You'll be pretty much a ghost. You'll be dead. And we have had 3 canon deaths. The first one was Axel. Axel tried to kill Troy and failed at it and claimed it was a canon death for himself. And then next we had some sort of ritual apparently on the server. I don't know much about it, but during it, Axel lost another canon life, and then Ethan, the creator of this, also lost a canon life. But I am safe. I'm on 3 lives. I wasn't actually there for the ritual, which is a little bit unfortunate since I don't know any of what happened due to not being there. But yeah, we're back at our mine now, so, or pretty much almost. We're going to have to get a new pickaxe and just mine deep slate, because we need a ton. I didn't even realize how much we needed until I started building. I thought 6-7 stacks would be more than enough, but I was clearly wrong. Apologies for the background noise. I believe Jerby is playing with Ethan and BA on Valorant. Okay. So let's get a new pickaxe. We're also going to just take a stack of iron as well. We'll leave this here. I didn't get enchants yet because I've heard there is an enchant table somewhere in here, but I don't want to, like, I don't know exactly where, and I don't want to do something if there's already, like, I don't want to waste materials, if you know what I mean. So yeah. I was on another SMP. It was someone named Kylie's SMP, and I did this. It took a lot of time and effort, but I did end up building like this massive way down into a mine. It took probably over 50 stacks of deep slate, which, as you can imagine, took forever to mine and it took forever to place down and build. But it did end up looking alright in the end. I think I have a picture of it somewhere. I'm going to look. I know I sent it to Megan once, so from TN. Has image. So if I look long and hard enough, I think I'll find it. Let me search SMP instead. Struggling to find it. I swear I found a picture. Or I had a picture. Yeah, here it is. It's not completed. Like, it's not the completed area, but let let me change it to screen share. This. It took forever to build. Like, that probably took a total of 3 or 4 days. Yeah, it was a lot. But let's get back to mining deep slate. There goes that pickaxe. I apologize that I haven't been streaming too much recently. For the last week I was not here. I was actually on vacation since it was fall break for my school. And yeah, basically we were just doing a bunch of stuff out of town for that entire week. And we got home yesterday at around, I want to say 7, but I'm not entirely sure. 7 p.m. It was meant to be a 6-hour drive, but there was a bunch of traffic, so it ended up being like 7 hours. Or 8 hours, somewhere around there. Always feel free to go check my YouTube channel because I do upload my VODs on YouTube as well. And eventually I want to start like editing my videos and making them like very high quality, very like entertaining videos, but I don't want to do that if no one's going to watch it and make it like a bunch of effort for nothing. So I'm probably going to start doing that stuff once I hit 100 subs, which I'm 25-ish away from. But for now, I'm just like doing what I am doing and not really like stressing about editing or anything. Like my last VOD literally only got 7 views on it, which is my worst, probably my worst video on the channel in terms of like views and everything. How much have I mined? I've already mined a few stacks, but it's nowhere near enough. But yeah, my YouTube channel is TN space // and then Sunny Side Up with 2 P's. If you just look up Sunny Side Up with 2 P's, I think you'll find it. There's so much deep slate to be mined in this area. I'm trying to think of what else I can talk about. I've really covered most of it. I mean, 41 minutes of just talking pretty much to no one. And for those who watch the VOD on YouTube rather than watching the stream on Twitch, my Twitch channel is TN Sunny Side Up. with 2 P's. It's basically the same as my YouTube without the slashes and space. So yeah, if you want to watch these streams live rather than the VODs, then come follow me on Twitch. Twitch is probably going to be my new streaming platform instead of YouTube. I used to do YouTube, but all of my streams ended up being extremely laggy, so I'm probably going to transition my streams over to Twitch and just keep uploading content on YouTube. How much have I mined? 1, 4, 7 stacks just in this area is insane. I once again apologize for the background noise. There's so much deep slate, it's ridiculous. But I do need all, like, pretty much all of it, so I will take it gladly. So yeah, I'm getting closer to being pretty much ready to go, but that area literally took 7 stacks for the blocks that I placed, which was seemingly nothing. So having pretty much 9 stacks right now, it's going to do pretty much the same exact thing, meaning I probably need tons more than what I have currently. I think I'm going to keep going for the next, probably until this area of deep slate is gone. Which does seem like a lot of deep slate though. So I'm not sure. I might go early, but we'll see. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to go either when this deep slate area is gone or we hit the 1 hour mark on the stream, which we're at 48-ish minutes right now. No one else is on. Error was on at the beginning of this stream, but he got off pretty quickly. It would be so much easier if there were people here to like talk with, but there's not anyone in the chat, no one in a voice call with me. Just pretty much alone doing this right now. Or obviously, another way we stop is if this pickaxe breaks. Or my inventory fills. There's a few reasons I would stop mining to go. But yeah, I've been trying my best like the past few days to get full diamond, which I did manage this morning. And then I have full diamond tools as well with a few left over. And now my goal is to make my place, which is what we're working on now with the deep slate. I am trying to think of a name for my empire, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, and update from the last stream, Sam was banned from the server for reasons that I'm not, like, fully aware of, but it did seem like a viable reason to ban someone, but I am not going to repeat what it is just because it's not my place whatsoever to say. But that's just an update on who's in the SMP now, and Sam will no longer be a part of it. I apologize for the OpenGL error thing. That's a lunar client thing, I believe. That's been pretty bad for me because it makes like the blocks and everything all shaded in rather than what they actually should seem like, and like the mobs as well. So, how much stacks is that? That is a ton. 9, 13, We have about 14 and a half stacks, if I counted correctly. 14 and a half, double what we did. Still doesn't seem like enough. I'm just going to keep going. And if we have extra, we have extra. That's always good. Not bad at all. This pickaxe is surprisingly getting closer and closer to breaking. There is so much deep slate. Honestly, running into diamonds while mining deep slate? Let's hope so. I don't really fully need them, but it's always nice to have extras. I once again apologize for background noise. There's so much. Look at this. I've been mining for ages. Probably the last 15-20 minutes I've been mining. My inventory is almost full. And we're almost at the 1 hour mark on the stream. I have plenty of iron, so I'm not even going to bother mining the iron. Because I literally have plenty. I don't need any more iron for probably a while. This deep slate just keeps expanding. Seems like there's more and more and more every time I break something. I almost just left. Because I was like, I don't know how long I want to do this for. I will take the gold, because later on I want to have tons of gold to the point where I can make as many golden carrots as I want, since it is probably the best source of food. And I do have carrots, so once I start a carrot farm, it would be pretty much a great source of food as long as I have enough gold. Which I do have tons of gold in my chest. Oh, my inventory is pretty much full. Let's make a little bit more room for this last 2 minutes of mining Deep Slate, since we are 58 minutes into this stream. I also want to have room in my inventory to take the stone cutter with me. And bones as well. So yeah, I'll just go now. Whoa. That thing came out of nowhere. Oh, Enderman. Cool. Had a feeling it was night. Okay, 34 bones. We'll put that in the chest. Put that in the chest. I do want to take this. Also going to make a new shield. Alright, let's go. Let me put the leather in here so I have just a little bit of inventory space, and I'll bring the steak down so I have a source of food in my hotbar. We're finally back out. We're done mining. If that's not enough Deep Slate, I'll probably end up doing the rest off camera. Because that was a lot. Very time consuming for a very boring thing. I did remember that I wanted the shears to get wool for bed mining when I end up going for netherite. I probably missed a sheep or two, but we'll see. Or, well, we won't see, but that's okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Someone built a house up there. It's not horrible. I believe Ethan told me that was Yamiku's house. Yeah, this is Yamiku's house, I believe. She has her 3 dogs, her horse. This is around the area of BA and Turby's house. They have a nice farm going. Cat. Wonder if there's still dogs over here. If there is, I'll try and get another. There's the pillager tower. Hope you're enjoying the lo-fi background, or not even lo-fi, just the background music. It's very, like, relaxing, and just good music in the background. I'm enjoying it. Happy I found some music to put on in the background, because I really needed it. My stream would be absolute garbage without it. And I'm 99% sure it's not copyrighted, so I can upload it to YouTube without a problem. There's the village. That doesn't look like we are finding any new wolves. More sheep over here. The fact that it took us like 8 minutes to get over here is ridiculous. Getting tons of bricks. enough for now. Well, not enough, but like good enough. Do I think this will be high enough? Probably not. I think it's probably gonna have to go a bit bigger. Which is fine. I don't mind. It's just time consuming. Gonna have to sleep again. My dog is still here and okay. Cool. Gonna have to get back up there now. See, I'm already almost out of deep slate again. Or at least the bricks, and I got quite a few stacks of them. Luckily, I still have 11 stacks of normal deep slate. I think we'll have enough. I hope we'll have enough. out. How much higher do we want it to go? I think I'm going to probably do 5 more stacks. We will probably need more than just 5 more stacks, but for now it works. I want to see how this looks from the outside. How tall? How much taller? It needs to go probably a lot taller, actually. How does this look? That looks like a good height. That doesn't look bad at all. I do think we will need more bricks, which sucks, but so we're gonna have none left over for like the extra design. Because we do also need a roof over the castle. And we also need the floor to be replaced. I think once I finish the walls and maybe a little bit. Oh, we're already out. Okay. Well, how much more? We'll do 3 more stacks and hope it's enough. This still isn't going to be enough. There's no way this is a lot of blocks. Like this, just this being roughly 25 stacks. or well, 22 stacks of deep slate seems ridiculous. Probably gonna have to make 2 more stacks. And let's actually just get rid of these and take them. Let's hope 2 stacks will get us all the way back around. It might not. Wow. It's not going to. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to need 24 more. The fact that all of that mining just did this seems ridiculous, and the fact that we did all of this in 10 minutes also seems ridiculous. We're going to need more because I still have to do the floor and the roof. Let's jump down, see how it looks. Does that look tall enough? You know what? We'll take that for now. That will be tall enough for now. But I do want to shape like little towers on the outer edges as well. Like, kind of like is that a good shape? I don't know. Probably not. No, it's not. That's not good. Maybe if we did 3 out and then... I'll have to do this part. We'll end up shaping it with like whatever block I have besides deep slate, and then we'll work on making it look good. Do I have another block? No, I have wool, but I don't want to use that. So we'll just use deep slate. 2, 3. It's gonna have to go. Let's do it on a different wall because this one has a literal water pool around it. Where's the ground? Okay, the ground will be one up from here, so like there. It's going to be at Y76. None of these corners are good for this besides this one. So 76 is right here. So if we go out 3, 2, 3, 1, 1. Two, 3. Let's see if this works. I don't like it. I'd rather it. I don't know how to do this. I don't want it to be square though. Maybe if we do 5. Then we do. This is not, it's too big, it's too wide in terms of like how big the castle is. It's too big. So we're gonna have to, what if we do it on the 3rd block rather than 4? I just don't want it to look square, which is what it currently looks like. 2, 3. There. That. I like that. Okay, I think we've got it. I think it's not bad. Let me go up here. If that was one of the corners, I'd be happy. I like it. Okay. So that's good. We'll leave that there. We will have to end up getting more deep slate for that, unfortunately. Which I feel like I'm going to do off stream. also gonna have to clear out the area around the castle and flatten it. Maybe do some other stuff. But for this stream, I'm going to end it here. Thank you all for watching, if you did. And if you got this far, I really appreciate it. There will be more streams to come later on. For those watching on YouTube, I stream this live on twitch.tv/tnsunnysideup. And yeah, so if you want to catch these streams live rather than watching the VODs, go there. Otherwise, that ends everything off, and I'll see you in the next stream.